Now you're co-hosts.
Okay. We are good now.
Please, everybody, mute your mic, please.
Wow. Okay, let me share my screen. So, good evening, everyone. Sorry for yesterday. I couldn't complete my part on this BI reporting. So let me share my. Can you see my screen now? Hello. Can anyone see my screen? If you can see my screen, just let me know.
Yes, you can see your screen, but you know they are muted, so they can't respond.
Okay, no problem. So yesterday, this is where we stop at this point before my network cut me off. So, but what I was trying to do yesterday was to show you how to modify your slicer. You know, on the norms, if you want to do a slicer, you click on your visuals, you do something like this. You come to your visual and you select slicer. So it plays it on your dashboard. But sometimes, you know, this your slicer can take much of your time, of your space while trying to modify it. But instead of doing that, why can't we do our slicer like a mega menu? The mega menu we normally have on our browser, maybe on the website. When you click on it, that's when it will pop up. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to do here yesterday. But I don't know, as I did yesterday, my network just cut me off and I couldn't subscribe. So let me do something here. Let me close all this. My view, let me change it to fix to page. Okay, perfect. So this is what we have. Now, I wasn't aware that all of you, I wasn't online yesterday anymore. But if you can imagine, after building this, I told you that you should be able to click on this to give you your slicer. So if I click on this now, by holding on to my control key, can you see? My slicer came up, and if I try to slice by date here, it should change my report for me. All right? So you see, something is happening here, trying to filter my report. Can you see? So now, and if I go back with this, the report is there. So I can go back if I want to slide, if I want to use my slicer again, I can easily go back by clicking on this and do what? And clear filter. And let's see. That was what I was trying to show you guys yesterday. Yeah. So, but I was able to design this yesterday. This menu, I was on this before my network cut off. So what I did that yesterday, I will show you guys now so that it won't be like you have done magic behind and you are giving us a finished product. So all the control that I use here, you just image these two, this filter and the back button. You know, on the norms, you can insert button on your system by going to insert, come to button here, and you can do what? Either of these two, all these buttons, you can pick one. And I pick this back button. So that's what I drag to this place. I have my back button, but this one is my image. I downloaded this image. If you need some icons, you can go to here. Just go to logomaker.com. I came to this place and I searched for filter off. So I picked this. After picking this, I change my color to white. So you can select it, select everything and change your color to white. Make sure you save this file. like doing this, it will ask you to make payment, but don't worry, just click on no, thanks. So it will download this image for you, and then you can have it. And this is what I save here, my filter off. So after that, I inserted this filter into my what? Into my file here. By doing what? Go to insert, under image, click on image, and then you click on filter off. So it will bring it here for you. Can you see? Just modify it to your whatever you want, and this is what I do. So, and that's all. So I can delete this, but after creating all this one, you know, something to trigger before this one can come up. You understand? What I did is to highlight all this. Go to, how do I highlight? I can highlight all what I created on top of my report. I can highlight everything. So let me show you that. Go to view and select selection pane. So this selection pane, I grouped everything from this shape. Can you see? If you select this, select this, select this, select all what you put on your dashboard, all those things that you want to overlay to your dashboard. After selecting everything, right click and group it. After grouping it, you can collapse it like this. It will show you group. But you can do what? You can change the name. You can rename it to whatever you like, and that's all. So after renaming it, I have another thing here. Let me take this up. So let me take all this up so that it will cover all our reports. So now, after doing that, you know, you want something to happen when you click on which button. Let me go back. When you click on this button, you want something to happen. How do I make this button? Because you know, as at yesterday, what we have on our PowerPoint is like this. This was what we have, but it wasn't a button. So it is an ordinary image. Let me go to my HR analytics and dashboard background. Can you see? It's not clickable. You can't click anything here. It's just an ordinary image. You inserted it as your word, as your background. So let me go back to my Power BI. Let me go back. Yeah. So clicking on this, what I did here is I inserted empty word, empty button. I'll still do that again today. I inserted empty button here. So how do I insert empty button? Go to insert tab on your Power BI, click on shape, button, and you can insert blank button. Just click on it like this, and you have something like this. And what do you need to do? Remove the background and make it anyhow you like it, like this. If I remove the background from my formatting button here, if I remove the background, can you see? So, but I want anytime they click on it, something should happen. You understand? So let me close this. Let me delete that because I have one here already. So what you will do here after clicking this, you want something to come up. You want the pane for your slicer to come up and overlay all what you have on your dashboard. Now, at this level, what you need to do is to add a bookmark. You want to add a bookmark. So go to your view. You know, we have bookmark. You can bookmark a page on your Power BI. Go to your view, click on bookmark. I'm going. Let me click on bookmark. Can you see? So when there's nothing here, when you don't want to click anything, you want to see your dashboard like this, make sure you do what? You make this one close. You don't want to show this pane. Because if I try to show this pane now, can you see something? Let me show you. But I want to hide it automatically whenever you click on what? Close filter. So Now, what I did is what? After grouping this one together, I grouped all this together, and you can do something like this. Oh, sorry. Add bookmark. At this point, do what? Let me show you something. I'm coming. If this is open, you had bookmark. Okay, let me even delete it so that it won't confuse all of us. Let me delete all this so that we do it together. It won't be like magic. Let me remove it. So let me remove this one as well. Let me delete it. So that means, for instance, now we don't have anything on our bookmark. But as at this point, if this one, after creating everything like this, you know, I can easily add bookmark and call it what, and rename it to what? Open filter, and click enter. Now, I want to hide this. I can hide this pane and add another bookmark. And at this point, add another bookmark and call it what? Close filter. Perfect. So, meaning now, after adding my button to this place, I want to call this function, this open filter, I want to call it. Whenever I click on this, I want this one to happen, this action to happen. So that's the reason why when you click on this button, go to your format button and click on action. This action, what do you want it to do? Do you want it to go back? Do you want to go to a bookmark? I want to go to a bookmark. Which bookmark? Open filter for me. And you click on it. Perfect. Now, you know, you can test run whatever you do on your Power BI by holding on onto a control key. Click on control key, click on this button. Can you see? It will open that filter for you. Now, let me go back. This button, the same thing applicable to this button. Whenever I click on this button, I want you to close this filter. So I will click on this button to go to my format button, click on action, select bookmark, and do what? Oh, sorry, I haven't clicked on the button. Where's the button I'm clicking on? Under this thing, where is this button? Okay, this button, I think it's the one. Is it the one? Let me click on it. Okay, that's it. So I will come to action and bookmark, select bookmark, and select close filter like this. So done. That means if I hold my control key and click on this, it will be able to take me back. Can you see? That's another thing. So the next thing I need now is like this. You know, if you try to click on this button now, let me filter my report by changing date. This is my date. I think I should change it to something else. Instead of having my date like this, let me come here. I think this will come in hierarchy now. Let me pick Facebook. Okay, let's continue like this. I can slice my report by changing date. You know, whatever happened on this report after changing it, you want to view it, and that means you are clicking on this. But let me click on it and see what will happen. Can you see it go back to its original format? So for that, I will come to my bookmark here. Sorry. Let me come to my bookmark. On these two Twitter, on these two bookmark, I will check this data. I don't want it to affect it. So come to this one, check the data so that the data will not, don't mark this data, just leave it. So, and the next thing is what? For you to empty your what? To empty your bookmark, your Twitter, your slider, you want to clear it. So let me add another bookmark and call it what? Clear Twitter. Clear Twitter. Having it like this. So, but make sure you don't check this, leave it like this. Now, let me go back to my slider, and this button, I want it to do that work for me. This button, I want it to call this particular action to clear filter. Whenever I click on this, just clear my filter for me. So how am I going to do that? Let me go to my selected pane. I will select this, my image. Is it a text box? No. What is it? This button. Is it a button? Image, this image. So selecting this image, go to format, under action, bookmark, take it to bookmark and change it to what? Clear filter. So everything is perfect now. Let's try it out. Let me close this. So let's check it out together. If I click on this button, what's happening? Okay, sorry. If I click on this button, it's be able to take me back. I have my normal report here. If I click on it again to filter something out, can you see? Let me filter from June 1st to date to June 22nd. Can you see what I'm having on my screen? So, but let me go back. Let's see whether it will change or not. Can you see? I have my report without changing anything. But if I try to do something like this, let me clear this filter. Let's see what will happen. It's still loading. Yeah, I have my normal report, and this is perfect. This is perfect. So we are good on that. Let's create another page. I just want to rush this. Let me call it home page, or let me call it summary page. Home page, home, and let me take it to first and change this to sales report, or let me call it revenue or anything. Yeah, sales. Okay. It's okay like this. So let me have it like this, and under this, let me do what? Let me create another visual here, and let me just add something like slider. Let me add slider to this. So this is my Canva. Let me change the background to something else. Change background. Let me add image to it. Oh, but my image is not ready. Fuck up. So let me do this. This image I want to use after designing my image on PowerPoint. I want to use this image as my background. So let me save it. Save as what? Save as PNG, and let me name it as home background. Home background. So yeah, good. Just this one. So I think we should have it there now. This image I want to use. And let's make it fit the screen. Transparency, I don't need it. Can you see what I'm having here? So, but on this slicer, I need something here. What do I need on my slicer? I need my sales date, or let me put let me put sales date. Let me put sales date. Where is it? Okay, I'm going to use date hierarchy now so that I can have it in year format. So let me put months. Let me put months. So I have my January to December. So, or should I use okay, I'm good with this. So, but how do I need it? I want it to be a drop down. Can I do drop down? Or okay, let me do. No, I don't like this format. It's not making my report to look fine. So let me use slider. Slider. Let me use this. I want it to come out in between. Yes, I need something like this. Let me do something like this. So I can easily change the background. Background, I don't want it. My title is of my base slider header. Okay, let me make it white. Let me make it white. And let me change the size. 16. Is that 16 okay for me? So I can change it to sales date. So I'm having this. What else? Font color white, outline, font text size. Let me change it to 24. It's like this text is not increasing. Why? Be able to increase. Let's check again. Under general, what do we have there? That's the header. Border. Do I need border? Let me on the border and take it to white color. And let me do border radius 4 or 5. I think 6 is okay for me. And also let me do slider. Under my slider, let it be white. And data input, let my data input be white as well. And I can increase the text font. Perfect. So I'm good. So what do I want to put here? I want to put something here. I want people to see my record name. Let me just place a card here. Let me place a card somewhere here. And have my total. We created a measure yesterday under our calculation. Let me add my measure to this place. Net sales. Let's say, okay, net sales and profit. Let's add it to this place. Let me add my net sales. And let me put it in 2 decimal places. That's my data under data label. Give me 2 decimal places. Perfect. 8.2.22. So don't forget, let's do this. Let's take it to our what we have here. So I can change the font size. Let me reduce the font size to something small. So what else? What else? I don't need the data category. I don't need it. I need data title. Or I can easily do this. Don't forget, we did something like this yesterday. Let me pick it up and take it there. Let me pick these two things. Let me do copy and paste. I think that's fine. So let me copy it here until you. Exactly, this is what I need. I don't need this again. So I can increase the font or the size of this. This is my profit and this is my net sale. So perfect. So even without doing anything, without going to your main report, by coming to this place, okay, you can say, okay, let me quickly check what you have on this also date. Get so, or you can easily do this. You can play with around this post before you even go to anywhere. So let's link this to our sales page, right? When someone is on this page, you can easily do what? Let me share my screen. So I hope you guys are following what I was doing. So let's link this page to our, let me delete this page. We are not using it again. I'm not using this page. Okay, let me link this page. This sales revenue. Okay, sorry. Oh, so the sales revenue. So we change this background. Let me just leave it. Let me do this. I will insert empty button, which is blank button, so that whenever you click on this, I'll just drag it over this. This is the logic behind it. Just do something like this and change the remove the background. Border is off already, and do the action. Go to action on it and take it to another page navigation, and pick the page on your destination, and that's all. So let's do for these two. Outline, I don't need the outline. So unless you want to put icon, you can add icon to it if you like. So, but on this, I don't really need it. So let me do this. Whenever you click on this sales revenue, anything you click around this, it will take you to another page. So let me double it, Control C and V. Let me take it to the level, to this home, and I will change the destination under action to where? None. Just stay on this page. Don't need to go anywhere. So I'm good with this. I'm good. So any other suggestion on this our report? Let's check it together. What do you think we are yet to put on it before we publish it to online service? So you can unmute everybody so that we discuss about this report before I will publish it. Any suggestion? Hello? Are we together?
Mr. Fizz,
Any suggestion? I want to publish this to Powerbi Service. Let me remove this. So if there's nothing again, I think I'm good with this, with what I'm having on my screen. Let me do another report here.
Mr. Fizz.
Yes.
This other part, the top right corner, that place is blank. Why are we leaving it blank?
Yeah,
you
can add something to it. You can add something to it. Let's just add maybe customer by something. Or what else do you think we can add to it? We have category already. We have product name. We have by category as a table, product by name, top 5. Okay, we can add bottom 5 or something to this. So let's just do something here. Let me add this type of chart. So let me change it to this. This will look better. Or okay, let me just do customer. Let me go to my customer and add their name, customer name, and let me put sys. I'll count. You can count how many times someone has bought something. That particular customer purchases. Yeah, I can do that. I think we have that on. So that doesn't make sense. Let me put customer by sys. Customer by sys. Under calculation, net sales for this customer. Okay, perfect. So we can filter blank out of this. Where's my filter pane? Do I have my filter pane here? Under view, filter pane. So this is it. Let me filter with that blank. Remove this and that one. So you can modify this anyhow you like. You can modify it as you like. So, but for me, I think I'm okay with this for now, for learning sake. So if you have any question related to what I've done so far, you can ask me, and let me publish this to our Power BI service. Don't forget, you need to have an account with your work email. So I'm trying to log into my office here. I promised some people license. So if I can generate it now, that'll be fine. IQ Tech. Can I remember this? This one. Let me check it out. So you can unmute everybody. Let's discuss about what you have been doing so far.
Hello, Mr. Fizz. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good evening.
Let me check my admin. Yeah, you can go ahead. I'm just trying to.
Okay. Sorry, I came in late.
Okay.
I wanted to ask on the main dashboard. I was just thinking, is there a way we can add a slicer that will link to all the other cards on the board? Or is only we can't do that, it's only on the summary page that we can have a slicer? I'm just asking.
I think we have our. I'm coming. Let me publish this first. This says that is like that we affect this page. Oh, I don't get the question clearly. Can you come
Yes,
again?
I said, is it possible to have a slicer or a pad that's like a slicer that when you click it to affect to change the readings or the effect of all the other boards, all the other cards here? Is that
Yes,
possible?
we have it already. We have our slicer on this page already. Maybe you were not there when we were doing it. After
Yeah,
some,
I came in late.
this is our slicer. Can you see it?
Yes, okay.
This is our slicer. You can pick this and slice your data anyhow you like, and you can go back to view it.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking. Yeah.
So just that the way we hide our slicer, when you need it, you call it to come out, and
Okay,
that's all.
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So let me do this. So can we go to our Power BI service now to see what we have there?
Yes, please.
Okay. If you can't talk where you are, ask your question on chat. So let me go to BI service and see what we have there. So this is our report. If you click on this, your filter will come up. You can clear it. Can you see? Very simple here. You don't need to hold a control key now. So since you are not in development environment, so can you see? You can go back and do so many things here. You can navigate, if you like, you can link this one back to your what? To the home page. You can link it back to the home page. So, but now we didn't do that. We forgot to link this to our home. Can you imagine? So let me do this. Let's quickly go there. Let me copy my link, my button here. I guess, yeah, I have a button here. Let me do copy and paste. Copy and paste, Control V. I will place it on my home button here. Okay. So my action now will be to go back to where, instead of go back to a page, and which is home. Perfect. So I'm good now. What else do I need to do? Let me link my LinkedIn account. Create your own. Go to LinkedIn. Post your report. People will get to see your report. This might be another opportunity for you to get a job, let me say, analyst role in any company. People are looking for the BI developer these days. So I can link this one to my LinkedIn account by doing what? Let me just, where's my LinkedIn? I think I have it somewhere here. LinkedIn. So don't forget to connect to each other on LinkedIn. Whenever you have problem, you call anybody to assist you. If you have any project you carry out, if it is beyond your power, you call another person to support you. So let me copy this. I can go to this place. Whenever you click on this, the actions will take you to where? Web URL. And you paste it here. You paste your URL here. And that's perfect. So let's publish this again and see something. Let's see magic. Can you see something? Save changes. So select and I see. So let's do this. Okay, we are fine. Let me open it up. So let me click on this. First of all, let me clear my filter. Can you see what I'm having here? I can clear it to go back to original data. I can go to home. Can you see? So you can do anything you like here. What do you think about this? Tell me, how do you feel?
It's beautiful.
So I want you to also, don't use my template. Go and design your own using what? Your PowerPoint. If you know how to use PowerPoint or you know how to use any other graphics application. So, and when you click on this now, you click on this LinkedIn, it will be able to take you to where? To my LinkedIn account. And that's all.
Mr. Hafiz. Mr. Hafiz.
If you have any question based on what you have done so far, can you just ask the question and let's see how we can go about it. So,
Mr. Hafiz.
yes.
Okay, I discovered that when we use the filter,
Yes.
it doesn't go off the screen so that we can see the changes on some part of the dashboard.
Okay, but it does. So
Except you clear it before you can see, and if you clear it, it will go back to.
No, if you anytime you filter, it will change everything on the dashboard.
But I'm saying that the filter itself is coming up on.
Hello, we can't see your screen again, Hafiz.
Yes, you cannot see my screen again because my system is off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you when you put in the filter.
Okay. You can allow me to share my screen. Maybe give me this thing. Let me log in via my mobile. Let's check it together.
Okay, you can share it now.
I will share a link to that particular report. To that same report, I will share it with everyone now so that you can see it. Someone can log in, maybe either, not this account. Not this account. Someone else can open it on his or her system for us to look at it together. I will share that. Okay. Have you granted the permission?
Yes, you are not a host.
Okay. I don't know. Share. Can I share screen here? Okay. Can you see my phone screen now?
Yes, we can see you and your screen.
Okay. Can you see my dashboard now?
Yes.
The one we just published.
It is trying to open.
Yes. So I will publish it through like a URL now, so that for every one of us to have access to it, you can open it from your end. Who send you? Close the door. So this is what we have been doing so far. Let me rotate my screen. I think I should be able to. Okay. Let's have it like this. So this is our report. And when you click on the filter, can you see it? It's coming up. So if I try to filter this, it affects the whole thing on my dashboard.
But if the app filter itself and the purple or lilac background is covering some part of this
yes dashboard. Now if you want to feel
but
it clearly,
to be honest, I can see through.
If you want to
I see it through.
Yeah, you can see it, but you can close it, close your filter. You still have the same thing there. Nothing changed. You understand? But if you clear the filter now, you will see the main figure that you have before. I can clear filter by doing what? Clear this.
Yes.
It will turn back to, can you see it?
Yeah.
So let me publish this as URL. I pray this thing works. So publish to web. I pray. Oh, shit, I know. I know it will work. So contact your, I have to go and enable it from admin. Yeah. So I have to log in as admin to enable it. You know, remember the other time too, it happens like that. So, but I can share whatever I will have here. I will do it later and share the link with everybody. So let me copy link to this dashboard. Let me copy it. Maybe if I share with you guys, you will be able to see it. Link copy. Let me share with someone. Let me drop it on Slack. Let's check it. Someone can click on it and see whether it will open. So, Benga, are you with us?
I'm here, sir.
Boss.
Well done, sir. You are the boss.
So, I think I need to go now. I have something to do. So, you can check the link if it's open from your end. So, if you have any question, you can direct it to me on Slack. And from there, we know what next. So, I think with this, we have been able to pass a little knowledge of Power BI to the beginners. And even if you are a pro before, at least we all gain one or two things on this course. So thanks to everyone. Thanks for staying up to this moment. And I pray I see you in doing a lot of things with data in the nearest future. Thank you all. I'm off right now. If you have any comments, any suggestion, anything, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Hafiz.
Yeah.
Mr. Hafiz, really appreciate. I just discovered that there's Power BI app on Play Store.
Yeah, sure. You can
Yeah,
download
me too. When I clicked on the link, so it asked me to download from Play Store, from Google Store.
Yeah, you can use Power BI on Play Store. So if that's for mobile.
Okay.
So,
thank you.
Ogagbenga, you can continue. If they have any question, I believe you. I believe your ministry. You can.
No, please don't go away.
Mr. Hafiz. Mr. Hafiz.
I'm with you.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
My question is this. Now, based on what you have done so far, we have used some formulas that relate to what we are dealing with. Are you with me, sir?
Which formula?
As all that we have used and functions we have used.
Okay.
Is based on
It's based on what?
The data that we have access to.
Yeah.
No other formulas that you may need later when you have some other kind of data. How do you have to have access to all of them? Or how do you know which data to call for when we need such information?
Like I said earlier, it depends on what you want to see on your dashboard. Yes. Whatever you want to do, make sure you understand the data first. When you understand the data, every other thing is easy for you. So it's only when you don't understand the data, you now find it difficult to express or to work with it. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Hello. Hafiz, are you done? Hello?
Yes, I think he said he's done.
Okay. So, Benga can take over.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you, sir. I hope we've learned a lot from Hafiz.
Yes, we have.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. So can you open your Power BI where we stop? Let's continue from there. Let's be fast so that our time is fast spent already.
I think you can share your screen. Okay.
Yeah. This was where we stopped, I guess.
Yes.
So we are still going to this. So I want us to have exactly this. But this is where we stopped there. So are we ready now?
Yes, we
Hello?
are ready. We are ready.
Okay, good. So first thing, I want us to change this background to black. Are we there?
Yeah, with you, Mr. Benga.
Okay, good, thank you. So go to wallpaper, scroll down, change this to black.
Okay.
Change this to black. Okay, now when you're done doing that, go to each of these, what we did here, total number of employees, go there. Now change the background also to black. Change the background also to black. So that everything can blend. Change the background to black. So can you move
Give
that
it to
person?
everybody. Everybody needs to be muted.
Okay, good. I think I've muted, everybody has been muted now.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so change the background to black, then change your category. Let's change it to green. No, I don't want green for that actually. I want white for this. So change this to white. Okay. Data label, green. Yeah, good. So you don't need to repeat that. Just come to the first one here. Go to your format painter and just drop it on it. Yeah, good. Click on here to format painter, drop it on it. Nice one. So for this one, same thing applies. Your background is black, right? Detail labels to green. So it should be white. White. Okay. Data colors. Now let's use, for this one, we can use a very deep green like this. For this one, we can use green that is light. For something light, something deep. Yeah, this is fine, I guess.
Mr. Gbenga, can you go over how you changed the color for this again?
For the what, sorry?
When you're changing to green, can you please start all over? I can't remember how you, I didn't get how you did that. Thank you.
Okay, you mean for everything here like this? Hello? Oh my God. Hello, can you hear me?
For this permanent and contract staff, the charts.
Okay. I clicked on the charts, right? My data label. I went to my format to my data details, right? I changed it to white. Data details is this one showing contract, temporary, permanent here. These two. I changed it to white here, right? And I went to data colors. I went for contract temporary. I came here, I went to more colors. Then I went to green here. Then I went to this light green up here.
Okay.
Now for the other one, the permanent, same way, but I moved to this side because this green is kind of darker.
Okay.
Just to be of segregating the two of them so they don't have the same colors. But it's still
Okay.
green, but one is light, one is dark. You get?
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So don't forget that this is the aim. We want to achieve this, right? Okay, now let's add shadow. You click on this. You can add border. Make your border white. Okay. Then you can add shadow. How do you want shadow to look like? Shadow should be white because you have a black background, so it can come out well. It should be outside, bottom right. Okay. Now, if you click on outside now, you'll see the effect of what you've done. Is that okay? Are we there?
Yes, please you can go
Oh,
on.
thank you. So now the next thing you want to look at, this is just an overview of the employees in an organization. So now let's look at number of all employers by gender. By gender, right? Okay. So to get this, you're also going to use the same chart here. You can come here, you can copy this, Control C, and paste. Just a normal Control C and Control V, copy and paste. So we are only going to edit the details there. So remove this, remove this. So what you want to find out is under your, I know we did a DAX formula for total number of employees. So drag in this one here, under values, right? Then go to your employees. That's your fact table. Bring in your gender. So now you can see male is 45% and female is, so they have more females than male, right? So to get the same kind of format, don't trouble yourself. Just click on this one, right? You don't need to come and do another editing again. Just click on this one, format painter, then you paste it here.
Mr. Benga,
Yes, sir.
what happens if you reverse the way you put it? If you put gender under the values?
Okay, let's see. Gender cannot be under the values because gender is not the count.
Okay, okay.
You notice like the total, the number, anything number will be under values.
Values, okay, okay. Thank
But
you.
this gender is the details.
Detail what you are looking at for.
Exactly. So you want to look at the number of people that are sharing different gender. Right?
Yes, I'm with you. I guess.
Thank you. Format painter is not working. I'm coming. Okay. Let me go and do the coloring myself. This is not working. So go here, data colors. I pick this. Right. Then for male, I pick this. I think that settles it. Please, are we following me? I want to be sure we are following you.
Yeah, with you, Mr. Benga.
Good. So we have more females now, more than males. So good. Okay. This is just an overview. The next thing we want to see is Let's see the number of employees by their age group, right? Okay. So let's use our cluster column chart. So bring in your cluster column chart here. Track it down, right? So we want to see number of employees, right? That, so we'll now use the age group table now. Okay. So age group under axis, total number of employees under values. Let's see if this will work. No, it's not working, so it's not an issue. Okay, it has changed the background for me at least. Format painter, I paste there. So what I do now, I make them same color. Little colors, let's use green for everybody, right? My x-axis, change this to white. Okay. I don't think I need my y-axis. Yeah. Okay, my title. I give my title white. Also, okay. Total number of employees by age group. So I own my data label too. Oh, am I making a mistake? It's supposed to be the same. Are we there?
Yes, I'm trying to understand why there's a mistake too.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand why too. Oh, that should not affect it. Okay. I should not pick the age group from the employees table. Yeah. No, 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 no. No. The second, please. This age group. Yes, and I picked this. So I'm wondering why. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, now. What's going on?
Maybe you need to check your relationship.
Okay. Let me look at the table. Now, age group. Age group. Where's it? Yes. Age group here should not be. Okay.
Doesn't appear to be linked. Yeah.
Let me. I'm not sure. Try to link it. It's a link already, I guess. Okay. Let me go back to the table. Age group in the employee table should not be. Please put it on, don't summarize. Okay.
Okay. Maybe I was to relink age group with ID or something. Check properly.
Sorry?
I said check the content. You know, sometimes what they write might not rhyme.
Might not be the same, Abby.
Yes. And like this one is age group.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
so maybe to link with the ID or something like
True,
that.
true. The age group here is age group ID, though. So then you should link this. Okay. Now, yeah, the answer is not correct now. See,
Yeah, that was the problem. The
that's the
relationship.
problem. It's the modeling. Yes, it's the modeling. So let's see where the problem was. The age group here is age group ID, right? If you go back to the table now, see that you are 1, 2, or 3. So what we have here is age group ID, is not what we have under it is actually the ID, not the age group. That's why we're having errors. Is that clear, please?
Yes, very clear.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the next thing, let's look at number of all employees by absence type. So that has to do with those that went on leave, that the leave was certified, those that went on, how many people went on holiday, right? How many people's leave were certified? How many were uncertified? I think we all know what that means now. Certified means those that got the approval from the, maybe from the HR or from the head of department. And those that didn't get the approval is the uncertified, just went like that without asking for approval. So let's check that now. Okay. So what chart did I use there? Okay, see the clustered column chart. So bring in the clustered column chart again. Okay, good. So number of employees by absence type. Since you are getting the same result again, same issue again. So I have to look at my modeling. Okay. Where's the absence type, the absence table? So what's supposed to link what? So the employee ID here is supposed to link the employee ID here. Oh, it's already a relationship. Let's check. Absence table.
And what's the absent type on the employee? What is it showing?
The absent type is either uncertified or the
No,
employee.
on the
Let me see.
employee, yeah.
Okay, let's see. There's no absence type, so if you
So maybe that's the issue.
I'm coming.
Then we can use employment ID.
But since the employment ID,
yes,
they are
that can
linking
work.
together, then it should work.
Can we check if we link the employment ID on the employee and
The
absenteeism
absence,
table?
sorry.
Yes.
Yes, they are linked. They are linked. This is it. You've seen it now.
But I
Yes,
think
yes.
because there's no absent type on the employee table, there's nothing to link.
To look up for.
Not to look up for. That's the right language. But I did it too.
Okay.
The same thing you got to that was on my chat too.
Yeah, but okay.
Nothing to look up for.
Not to look up for. Okay, we can leave that then. For now.
I see even on the one you created.
Even the one, yes, even on the one I did here, the same thing. Yes.
I noticed.
I get. We are still going to come back to it, so just leave it for now.
Except we can create it tax. I don't.
Since the employee ID is linking, then I believe it should be able to work. But don't worry, let's delete it for now. We are still going to come back there.
Okay.
Let's delete it for now. Okay, let's look at number of employees by position. Number of employees by position. So just use clustered bar charts.
Okay, good.
Clustered bar charts. Okay. The number of employees. Then go to position. Also giving me same results. Okay, do you have position ID in the employees table?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Yeah, there is.
So there should be there's a relationship.
Yes, it should be a link now. Okay, let's look at position. Okay. They are linked now. Yeah. Because they were not linked, that's why you're not seeing the results. But now, exactly. So you
Very
can
clear.
Yeah, it's clear.
Change the background now to black. Your data label should be green or true. Data colors rather. On your data label, that one should be white. Your data colors, green. What again? Your y-axis should also be white. Good. Then you can switch off your x-axis. So you can make your data label bigger a little. Sorry, data label. And what again should we do here? Title. Title. The title should be white. You can put it in the middle. Alignment can be middle. And I think that's fine. What again do we need to do? What again do we need to do? Y-axis. The x-axis is off, right? Okay. Is there any other thing? I think that's fine. So we can see that, okay, let's increase the font size for y-axis. Okay. So now we can see that customer service, you have 133 customer service, marketing specialist 21, HR personnel 17, business analyst, IT manager, we have 9, BI consultant 8, CEO is just one. Abby, can we have more than one CEO in the company? I'm asking you. So there's only one CEO. Okay. CTO, CFO. So it's only customer service that we have 133. Please, are we following?
We are
Yes,
with, we
yes.
are with you.
Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, what other thing? Let's look at number of all employees by education. Okay, let's start with employee salary by department first. This employee salary by department. Employee salary by department. So come here. You can use this. Employee salary by department. See that there's a connection between department and salary. Where's department? Here. And salary. Where are they connecting? I want to see where they're connecting somehow.
I think you check the salary table.
This is salary table.
Okay.
Because the two of them are connected to this employee table. So automatically they are related. Did you get that?
Yes.
These two tables here are connected to this. So automatically they are connected. Employee ID, the department ID is in this, it's here. It's here. And the employee ID that is here is here. Is that clear?
It's clear.
So now we want to look at different departments. By salary. Is it clear what we did here? Hello?
It's clear.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
it's
you.
clear.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm coming. Okay. So now you can go here. As we've been doing since, change your background to black. Please, are we doing what we are doing on the board? Are we all doing it?
Mr. Agbenga.
Yes, sir.
All right, from this table we just created now, for this latest table about employee salary.
Yes, sir.
Sales has the highest salary by department. But I'm not seeing sales in part of the by position that we just did here.
You're not seeing what? Sales.
Yes.
Oh, very good. Very good. Let's go back to the table. Let's go back to the table. That will be what table now?
Number of employees by position.
Yes.
Oh, but maybe there's no There's no position, no sales position.
But
Maybe
if there's a
let's
not
let's go
collecting their
back to
salary.
We can check the employee table.
department. Let's go back to the department table.
Okay.
We have sales there, Abi.
But in
Yeah.
the position, maybe check
Department
the
ID. Department ID is
It's 6.
6, Abi. Good. Now let's
Yes.
now go to the employee table, the fact table now.
Okay, to see who make up that table, who
Abi?
make up the departments.
Department. Let's the ID is 6, Abi.
Yes.
Let's filter 6 out.
no, but is the position is asking up now.
I know.
So I think it's the position we should check.
And the position ID. I'm
There's no,
seeing here,
I think there's no 6 there. You can just filter it so that we can see whether there's 6.
I've filtered position
No.
ID.
As in click on the filter handle on the position ID.
Okay.
No, the position ID. Click on the filter on the drop down. No. Yes, on the drop down on this position
I've fixed
column.
6 already.
No, for the position column, position ID column. The position
Where
ID
you are is
column.
department ID.
Where you are is department ID. Go to the position ID column.
Hello.
Go to the position ID column.
Okay, position ID, Abi.
Yes.
I'm coming now.
Just to check whether there's any position, any position that is 6.
There is.
Oh, okay.
Are we seeing it now?
Yes.
So I'm coming now.
Those positions are in another department.
No, I'm coming. Let's go back to that table. Wait. Wait. Department, Abi.
Yes.
Sales is 6 now.
Yes.
That's what I'm after. Sales is 6. So that means in our employee table here now. Let's filter department ID first. Department ID. It's a very good observation. I like that. Department ID 6. 6 for everybody that is in sales, Abi.
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's now look for this now. These are now let's go back to position. We are seeing that this position ID
is 19.
9 and 9. Position ID is 19, Abi. Now let's go to position
table.
Customer service. They are all under
Customer service.
sales.
Okay.
Are you seeing it now?
Yes.
18.
Yes.
Data analyst. They are all under sales. Is it clear to us now?
Yes, it is.
So maybe they are sales data analysts, because in a sales focused company, anything their DA will be doing is sales data. You get?
Yes.
What other position ID did we see under sales? 15, 11, 10, 9. Okay, let's check. 15, 11, 10, 9. 15, IT manager is under sales. 11, marketing specialist is under sales. HR, I don't know why HR manager will be under sales. So it's the data. It's the data, Sha.
Okay.
So HR manager should not be under sales. Finance manager, I don't know why he's under sales. So well, let's just get the concept, Sha. That's the main thing.
All right.
But it's a good observation, sir. It's a good one. Because in case something like this, you can just point it out to them that this data is not consistent. That is with the data you get.
Yes.
It's a good observation. Okay, let's continue. Let's just do some formatting. Data label on.
That's
data
why the
label.
customer service is 133. For a lot of people, a lot of
Yeah, normally they are always plenty. Any company, you have more customer service there like that, plenty. So you can switch on your y-axis, then your x-axis, make it white. Good, good. So topic, title rather. Put your title and make it also white. You can align it to the middle. Yes. So employee salary by department. So sales department is getting the highest salary, followed by production. Well, I don't know why HR is getting. I don't know why sales is any more than software. Well, it can happen. It can happen that sales, and if they meet target and all of those things. Okay. What next? What next? What next? Let's look at number of employees by education. Yeah, I like this. Number of employees by education. So, what chart are we using for that? Let's change it. Doesn't us use. Let's use the what's it called? A donut chart. Bring in your donut chart to give us the percentage and the amount. This is a donut chart. Okay. So what are we looking for, Seth? You're looking for number of employees by education. Right? Okay, good. But I don't want to be like this. I don't want the legend for easy comprehension. So what I will do is that I'll come here, first thing first, my background black, so you can blend with the wallpaper. My title white. Okay, what else? Detailed details should have all details. So now I can switch up my legend. Detailed details can be white, right? Something I can do here. In my data colors, I'm going to still make it green, right? I'm coming. Okay. From the highest to the lowest. Let's start with this. Then you can make this other green here. Not as bright as the other one. Okay. Okay. And the third one here. Can make the green. Can you see what I'm doing now? Are we there?
Yes, yes.
Just the way of differentiating them, so the green will not be the same. It will still be green, but not, it will not be the same kind of green.
If you
Sorry? Your voice is breaking now.
I was just asked, what will now happen if the page, if the client is not too good with colors, maybe with the eyes?
Maybe the eyes.
Yes, color blind or something.
You know, they are different. They are different. What's it called? Different categories. So we can't give them the same color. And the kind of chart that we are using, give them the same color, then it doesn't make sense.
Okay, sir.
You want to display amount at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm with you.
For example, now if you are no, I told you the first class that it makes you look professional when you see 34.3% of all the workers have bachelor's degree, for example.
Yes.
That makes you look, yeah, you get.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I understand what you're saying by the person might not know. That's why we are not doing color riots now. That's why we are not giving them different colors. That would have been worse if they were different colors. But now we want to make the same green color, but one will be deeper than the other. You get.
Yes.
Thank you. So let's find another green color for this. They're the same, all the green here. I don't think so.
No, they are not. They are not.
They are not. Okay. So I think you are fine. Anybody, any comments before I move on? So now with this now, you can see that a larger rate of everybody of the employees have bachelor's degree, right? Followed by diploma, followed by master's degree, those that have certificate 3 and certificate 1. Are you getting my point now? Maybe the targets of the companies that maybe 60% of the employees must have a bachelor's degree. So this is where they would know if they are performing well or not as per their employees' educational background. Is that clear now?
Very clear, sir.
Okay. Just to be sure that people are following. Okay. What else again can we put here? I'm looking for something. Let's do something on ethnicity. Let's bring like a table here. Do something on ethnicity. Okay, let's be sure there's a link. Now ethnicity, where's it? Okay, there's an ID for it. Is there TTID? Okay, good. Are they linking? Let's link them. Oh, good. There's already a relationship. Okay, true. So now, total number of let's pick the ethnicity first. Ethnicity. There's a group A. Okay, let's look at the ethnicity table first. The table. Okay. We only have group A, group B. We don't know whether it's Asian, black, white. Well, let's just look at that's not what we need. We just want to look at them as per employees that fall under this. Now you can see the per group and total. Don't forget that this must be equal to this. Is that clear to us, please? So now we can change the background. We can even do a conditional formatting. For the total number of employees. Data bars. Look at this. Do you understand what I did now? Just like the data bar you do in Excel. Are we following? Hello?
We are with you.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Total font should be white. I'm not sure now, but don't worry, it will still come up. For the values, let them be green also. I'm coming. Column headers. Let's go to background. Background should be black. I'm coming. The conditional format, I'm trying to change it to, I don't know why it's background color. Data bars. Is I'm coming. Okay. This can be green now. This can be like dark green. Okay. I'm coming. Background color. Okay. I really don't like this. Font color. No. Okay. Font color this. A number of employees too. Font color black. Don't let us use conditional formatting. It's not really. Let's delete that table. Let's bring it again. Yeah, so we can say ethnicity followed by total number of employees. Okay, good. So let's go to background. Show it black. Okay. Total white. Okay. Total white. Values. Background color. Font color. Alternate font color. Alternate background. So it should be black. Okay. It's everything black now. Okay, text size. As you can increase this like this. Okay. I'm going to teach us how we can edit relationships. We'll soon get to that. Edit relationships. Okay, that's under values. Then column headers. Font color should be green. Then the background can be black. Yeah, everything makes sense now. Everything makes sense now. We can also increase the size too. The size. Okay, I can expand. Is it clear? Does it make sense to us?
Yes.
No. Okay. Then we can bring in also the year. The year here, that's the higher date. Okay. So let's bring in our slicer. Slicer. Okay. So drag in under employees, higher date. Now, there's a way you can change this. If you don't want, there are different kinds of styles that you can use. Go to your focus mode. Yeah. See the different styles. This is the one here is between. If you want before, you only be seeing the before. If you want after, you'll be seeing after. If you want it to be like a list, then you'll be seeing lists. If you want it to be drop down like this, you'll be the one to come here to pick one yourself. You can see drop down. If you want relative dates, you see here. If you want relative time, you see here. So let's use drop down. Let's use drop down. Let's use drop down. So let's use drop down. So now let's go and do all the editing. Background, color, black. Title is on. I don't think we need title. Let's just put higher date there. Higher dates. Then font green. Right. Slicer headers. Incoming. Selection controls. Okay, if you want just a single select, you can click on single select. Right. If you want multiple selects with control, you can. That means if you click on one, you can press control, and yeah, and you can switch on select all option too. Select all option. What again do I want to do? The items, make it green. Yeah. Make the items green. Okay. Now, one thing I want you to notice is that we might want to create that relationship only between this higher date here and the total number of employees, right? Because what we have here now, if I don't like this, let me change the background of this to be black. Items background should be black. Okay. Now, if I want to, for those that were employed on this Friday, September 1, if I click on them, you see that the whole chart here, they are changing. Abby. For this particular higher date now, these are the total number of by their salary, by position, by ethnicity, those that are permanent and what and contract as per this higher dates. So that it's affecting total number of employees as per this higher dates. The male and female as per this, everything that we are clicking on these slides here is affecting the whole chart we have here. But there's a way we can do it that it will only be affecting, for example, if I want to be seeing it only as per maybe by educational background or by ethnicity, right? So there's what we call editing relationships. Please, are we following? Are we following me? Or is the class boring today?
No, we are with you.
I'm with you, Mr.
Okay.
Hafiz. Mr.
Sir?
Linga, sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, with you, sir.
Okay. I don't know if Hafiz has taught you before, but let me just go take you through this. Now, there's a way you can create a relationship that anything you are featuring here will only affect one of the charts and will not affect all of the chart at the same time, right? Okay. You can click on select all to bring back the normal whatever that we have. Now, we're going to click on this chart here, on these slides are here, and you go to, I'm coming. You go to formats. Under formats, you see edit relationships. Edit relationships, right? Edit what? Relationships. Click on it. Now you see this circle that's breaking into two like this kind of circle, small circle like this. You see it appearing on all of the charts, right? So there's a way you can switch it off by clicking on that circle. So you can switch it off like this. Click on this one, return to black, click on this, click on this, click on this, click on this, click on this. I only want to relate with just this chart alone, right? Okay. I need to off it for this one too. Okay, now let's see if it works. Let me now click on a particular higher date now. September 1, Friday. It's still affecting. Oh, multiple selections, sorry. Let me just put this September 1 only. See that it's not affecting others, it's only affecting this. I have to edit this one too. I want it to only affect only this chart. So let me reduce this for now. I'll still bring it back to its normal size. So I can edit relationship. So I click on this, format, edit relationship. I don't know why it's not bringing for this.
He brought for it. Why you click it, that's why I took it away. Yes. If you click it back, he brought for it before. Yeah.
Okay. Good. So of this. Good. I think which other one have I not? Is there another one?
That's all for now.
Okay. Let me just confirm. Okay. Okay, fine. So anything I filter here, right? It only affects this chart. Let me bring it here so you can see it clearly. So I don't know why this thing is dragging like this. So that we can just see clearly for now. Let me put it there. So anything I filter here is only affecting this chart. Is that clear now? Have we learned something new?
It's clear.
Okay. I don't know if I've taken you through this editing.
Yes, yeah,
so
he has taken us before.
Okay, all these charts are connected to each other. So editing this now, it only affects actually between maybe two or more charts you get.
Like in Excel, is the other way around. So this
Sorry?
in Excel is the other way around.
Yeah. So let me take this back. Let me bring this back. Let me bring this back. Okay. So anybody, any question? Hello,
You can
everybody.
continue. You can continue.
Okay. We can also, okay, this is for, this is just an overview part, right? Okay, we can also do something. I would like to test us. So let's call this page overview, right? You can come here. Let's call this one training. Let's do something on training. So what can we look at as for the training now? Let's go to the training table. So I want the class to be interactive. Let's do something on training. Are we there?
Yes,
So
sir, Mr.
what can we do on training? Anybody, any idea? Anybody, any idea? Okay, if nobody is talking, then let me do something. Okay, let's look at, for example, let's look at number of training programs that employees attended. How many employees attended the code of conduct program? Let's look at the total number of employees by training program. Total number of hours spent on each training program. Okay. Don't forget to change the background to black. That's everything can be uniform. Color black. Okay. Let's use this. Okay. So let's look at number of employees by training program. It's not dropping.
You need to change you're on editing mode.
Oh, I'm on editing mode.
As in change, no, as in on the visualization. On the visualization, yes. Visualization.
Okay.
Yes.
So the number of employees. Okay. By the training program. Do you understand what this means now?
Yes.
So the number of employees that attended all this training that the organization okay, see it now. So all the employees attended code of conduct, everybody. You know, we have 251. Don't forget. 216 attended advanced presentation skills. So let's see. 50 attended Power BI training. Only 19 attended business strategy training. Okay. So let's go and do our formatting. All the formatting we used to do. Background to black. Okay. Data color to light green. Data label to white. But again, off your y-axis, your x-axis to right. You can switch on this to make this one to white, the title down here, training program. Okay. Right. Okay. Our title, let's work on the title. Should be white too. You can have a middle alignment. Okay. So the total number of employees by the training program. Let's look at departments now. Let's look at departments. Okay, let's look at training hours. How many hours did they use on each program? Okay. Okay. So let's look at training table. Training hours by training program. So the company spent more hours training them on Microsoft Excel. It's obvious from these charts. So let's go here and see if the format painter will work. Oh, good. So training hours by program. The program they spent least hours is this advanced business strategy. I think there's also a cost for training. Let's look at the training table. The training cost, Abby. So let's see the program that is spent much money on. Please, are we following?
We are with you.
Yes, I will see
Okay.
Mr. Agunde.
For the training course, let's use these charts. Where's it? Oh? Okay, let's use this tree map. Let's use tree map. So let's look at the training costs as per training program. Then go here, switch on your data label. I don't want us to be using per column chart all the time. Let's go here. You see that the company spent 210,000 on Power BI, 203 on Microsoft Excel. Office suits, they spent this amount. The program they spent least for is the advanced business strategy. So now from this, I'm coming. I'm coming. No. No, 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 no. Okay, let's use this. This is funnel. I'm coming. Now, can we say, let me call somebody. Titi Lokwe Majekodum, this can you? Are you there? Titi Lokwe.
I'm here.
Okay, can you say there is a relationship between the training costs and the total number of employees by training program?
Well, if I'm
Looking
going
at
to
what,
guess,
from,
I'll
what
say
from what
yes.
you're looking at,
Yeah.
can you say there's a relationship?
Between the total number of employees and training costs?
No, I mean, yeah, total number of employees that attended these training
Yes.
programs and the cost of the training. And the cost of the training.
I'll say there is a relationship.
Okay, how?
I think it's reflected in the chart. You can see that it changes. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I think there's a relationship.
I know there's a relationship, but you're not giving me what I actually want.
I don't know how to explain it.
How does the cost of the training program relate with the number of employees that attended?
Yeah,
these two charts?
The number is on top now. It's on top of the chart of the total number of employee charts.
That's not still what I want. Can somebody else try? Emmanuel.
Okay, I'm with you.
Can somebody try? Emmanuel, can you try?
Yes.
Yeah.
The code of conduct has the highest number of attendance.
Okay.
And that seems to be internal, so the cost is small.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
By the Powerbi App.
Yes.
Is having 50 persons. So perhaps it was outsourced or they got an expert and train them inside.
So the cost is more, Chavi.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's look at some. Let's look at
is going the other way around.
Sorry.
The advanced business training has 19 persons, just getting 3K.
Okay. Now let's look at how they relate. Now let's look at. I'm coming. I'll bring in something now.
Okay.
I'll bring in trainer cost by trainer type. Abby.
All right.
I'm coming. Can I use this stream app? I'm coming now. Here's the thumbnail now that I just used though. Okay. Okay. Let's even change this so it's clearer this way. It's clearer this way. Okay. Let's look at costs as per trainer type. Abby. Costs as per trainer type. Okay, are we there now? Let's do the amount of number this total amount is spent. Let's look at it in terms of thousands because now it's showing me. Okay, okay, good. You see that now they paid more for an external trainer than internal. So now relating this with this now, if you look at, okay, how many people attended Power BI? Just 50.
50, yes.
Now, yeah, was Power BI taught by how many hours did they use for Power BI? 36 hours, Abby. Now, was Power BI taught by an external or internal person? This let's check. Because these are the insights that the management wants to see.
How are we going to know whether it's internal or external?
Let's go to our table. By the time you click on Power BI ESF, so it will bring that out.
Oh, can we do a chat for that?
Let's click on Power BI. See that
It's internal.
It's even internal. You see now. It's even internal. Since they have an internal person, so why is this by his Power BI? His Power BI they are spending most of the money on. The highest cost is not coming from Power BI, and it's internal. So those are the things that you need to look into. We need to ask HR. Okay, let's look at programs that were organized internal, external. Let's bring in a slicer. Let's bring in a slicer now. We've only relate it with this chart here. Let's bring in a slicer. Okay, trainer type. No, sorry. Trainer type. Right? Okay, let's see all the programs conducted by external. External only conducted Excel and what? Office suites. Abby? Now, these are the total amounts that was paid to external. Number of hours that was used. The training costs by each of these two programs. Excel is 203. This one is 180K. Okay. Okay. It's making sense now. Internal. All other programs, internal. Okay. I think it's actually okay because in total, they didn't spend up to what they spent for external, for the internal. I don't know if you get my point.
Yes.
Is it making sense to us?
Yeah, it is.
It's making sense.
Because by the time you start writing out the insight parts for them, I think this is actually very cool because the only program that was conducted by external is just 2.
Sorry, Benga. When you clicked on, when you wanted to check the Power BI, the amount, whether it's external or internal, you clicked on something. Whether you clicked on something.
I just clicked on the Power BI here.
Oh, is it linked? I don't understand. Is it?
They are all linked to each other. All the charts are linked to each other.
Oh, all the charts, even without using slicer.
Yes, even without using slicer.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it now. You can continue.
Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Is it clear?
It's clear.
Okay, so they're all linked to each other. Yeah. So I think if I would suggest for this kind of company, I would tell them that they should have a training, they should have an in-house training for some particular set of employees so that they can also train other employees. So they won't be spending money bringing in external trainers. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense to us. Hello? Hello?
Yes, how with you?
I mean, what's your suggestion? for this kind of company? People are not responding in this class. So.
It may also that Mr. Gbenga,
Okay, I can hear you.
that since they brought an external trainer, it may not take place in the office. So maybe they call and they know you use the internet.
Okay.
So maybe for the internal training, maybe they ran it for the training hours, the internet was used. Perhaps they brought it to be used. So those systems in this high. Whereas for the outsource and maybe those
your voice is breaking, sir. Your voice is breaking.
Okay.
It's probably the internet.
I'm saying that for the internal training, maybe the training took place in organization. So they have to the office internet, the some other things they need to use in the office. Maybe that's why the money is this high.
Okay.
Why for the outsourced one or for the external trainer? Maybe those people also at the office where the staffs went to for the training.
Okay, so what are you suggesting now for them? Are you saying that they should be bringing their external trainers to the office?
And that may bring down the cost.
Okay.
Or if it's internal,
check the
it's
charts
less
too.
expensive.
You can check the chat. Somebody made a suggestion.
That what, sir?
You can read the chat.
Okay.
Okay, Bijaka is saying
okay,
that.
well, I actually understand what the person is saying. That they should always bring an expert, right? But what I'm saying is that for them not to be spending much, maybe on a yearly basis, right? They can do like a train the trainer kind of training. So maybe for example, in the finance department, there are some softwares they use, right? Okay, we can suggest that, okay, let 2 people from finance have this kind of training. So by the time we are employing more finance guys, they will be the one training them because they've gone through the training. So by that, we can reduce costs. Are you getting my point now? Because as a data analyst, we are bringing out insight for the company, number one. Anything we are doing is for the company to be able to, for them to be able to reduce costs. Cost reduction, very important.
Sorry, Mega, but most of the trainings were internal. They were internal trainings, and the cost was much for the internal.
For the internal.
Just the external. Now, they were
let's assume that maybe the internal training, maybe the company was not doing it inside the office. You get what I'm saying now?
So it's okay.
Maybe they went to an hotel, booked them for like a week, and all of those things.
No, what I'm saying is that they did a lot of courses for internal, but only external. I think they only did 2 courses.
Yes.
So it still makes sense like this. There are a lot of courses for the internal.
Okay.
You understand? Compared to just 2 courses, the external course is very expensive.
Okay, I know the internal course is very expensive, but I'm saying that even the internal, there's still a way we can reduce costs. I don't know if you're getting my point.
Yeah,
even for the internal,
they can do the training in the office as opposed to going to hotels because a lot of
exactly. Because the difference I'm seeing between the 2 of them is not that much.
Where they do trainings and they will spend money on.
So sometimes when we say internal, it does not mean that it is inside the office. You get what I'm saying? I'm looking for that kind of gap. Like I'm seeing internal should be like somewhere around here as per cost. You get what I'm saying now? To me, I'm saying that it's still very high. I don't know
the reason. But we don't know the reason why it's high.
We don't know. We are just suggesting different things that might happen. That's why I said, okay, maybe the company actually did a training. Maybe they went to an hotel. They were giving them breakfast and everything. It was not done in the office. Because if it was done in the office, the cost should not be high as this.
But Mr. Gbenga, those things make
training materials for them. Sorry?
Those things make training sweet
Yeah, I know.
out of the office.
I know, but you know, everything is all about cutting costs, cutting costs. That's what the company will look at and say, oh, you are really working. You are really giving them something insightful. It's all about cutting costs. You get. You always find a way to cut costs, to reduce how much the company is spending. Because every company wants to make more revenue, more profits. That's the main thing. So everything in one way or the other, employee data to how the company is meeting the KPIs. So this training part is a very important part. Am I clear, please? Hello?
Yes, you are
Yes,
clear.
you are.
Okay. So it's very important because companies, you don't just do trainings. How has been this training, or if you do a training, you have to measure the performance of the employees after that training. How has he improved on their KPI, revenue generation, and all of those things? Because all these things relate to each other. You get. So, what again can we bring out from this training? See the number of hours. Okay, does the number of hours affect the training cost? How does it relate? So I want somebody to talk. Number of hours used on each training, how does it relate to the training cost? Is there a relationship between them? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Oh.
Well, I can see that Excel and Office, they have the highest number of hours, and also the
Okay.
cost is high too. It's just the Power BI I'm looking at. It's only the Power BI that the hours is not much, but the cost is
Okay.
high.
Okay. Let's just say maybe because Power BI is still not that popular in the market.
Yes.
Like it's popular, but the expertise in it is not that much. So it's making it more expensive.
Yes.
Because the number of hours here is
Yes,
small
yes.
compared to the cost. The cost is high,
Yes,
is
that's
the
true.
highest. Number of hours is not up to Excel and Office. You get.
Like, the expert is
So
charging more, most likely.
people charge for Power BI because Power BI, not everybody knows it and all of those things. So let's say maybe Power BI is still like hot cake in the market. That's why the amount we are spending on it is still very high like this.
Well, I thought the Power BI was taken by an internal
person.
Yes.
That's
So maybe the internal means that they came to do the training in the office.
Office, yeah. It can also mean that too. It can also mean that too. It might not really mean an expert from outside. You get. Those are ideas I want us to be talking about. So, okay. Is there any other thing? Let's look at, there's something I saw on the training table. There's a training hour target. It's a training hour target. Let's see how it correlates. Let's see how it's this training hour targets. I don't know why I'm seeing a 0, 0, 0 this much. I don't think we can work with this. But assuming we want to check if the target we have for each training, we are meeting up with the targets. In that kind of situation, I'll suggest us to use the gate chart like this. I don't know for this kind of data. I don't know. I don't know why the training target is just showing a 0, 0. Okay, the targets should be training hour targets. It should be here. right? And the training hours. I don't know what I'm doing now makes sense to us. In the table, we have a training hour target. This is the expected, this is the actual.
How come the expected is 0? I don't understand.
I think it's the data. I don't know why this one should not be 0. It should be something there. You get? I don't know why it's 0.
So
it's
what okay.
That's what I'm saying, that this does not actually make sense. But just to teach us that in case we have this kind of, we mean this kind of thing, we want to do actual versus target kind of a thing to measure actual versus target. If we find ourselves in that kind of situation, it will be best for us to use a gate chart like this.
So is this summing up the target?
It's summing up the target, and it's summing up the, what's it called? It's summing up the actual, what they did versus the target. So this is the I'm coming. Training hours, training targets. I'm coming. So that this is the sum of this is the target, and this is what they did. Is it clear to us? This is the target, this is the actual. Are we there?
Yes, but that number,
Hello?
does it correlate? Yeah, no, does it correlate with the table? The 7440.
Let's see. 7440 is the sum of this. Okay, I think I understand what you're saying now. Because if you had okay, let's look at something. Let's edit. I think data label. Let's look at target. Target should show in terms of what thousands. Also, it's really sure it's in terms of. Okay, let's do something. I'm coming. Okay. Our target is 7K. Altogether, target is 7K. But this is what they met. This is the actual 5.47. I think it's correct. Yeah, it is. I'm coming. Okay. Data color. Okay, let's leave this like this. Is it clear to us now? This is target. This is actual. This is the actual. This is target. Can we confirm? Does it make sense to us? Hello?
I'm not sure if it's the same thing on the table. I don't know how to relate it to the table.
It's the same, but it's just because if you are seeing the error of zero, no, this is just distinct value. Okay, let's scroll down. If you have all this up together now, what do you think will give you?
Okay. It's about
Yeah, you see it now.
Yes.
You see it now. So it's correct.
Correct.
It's correct. Probably I will not give you wrong answer if you do it well. So this is it. So this is the target that I should do 7,000 hours, but they only did 5.47,000 hours. Is that clear now?
It's clear. I
This
think
is measuring how many hours did they target that okay they should spend on trainings all together, all the trainings all together. And this is the line measuring whether they met up to the target. See it here now. Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear. Thank you.
Okay. Now I want to give us an assignment. I want to give us an assignment. I'm coming. Now I want us to look at. Please, can you write it down? Are we ready? Okay. Find out the number of times that each department attended different trainings. The number of times each department attended the different trainings. I'm not talking about the number of employees in the department now. I don't know if my assignment is clear. Can we hear me?
Please, can you repeat the question again, please?
The number of times each department attended the different trainings in different years. Let me put it that way. The number of times, right? The number of times the number of times each department attended the different trainings in different years. Number one. Number one. Are we ready now? Are we ready for the second question?
Yes.
Okay. Total number of trainings per year. Total number of trainings per year. I think we have like how many years here? I think 4 years, yeah. How many trainings do they have per year? What again? I'm coming. Let's look at how the educational background of the employees relates with the training program. Please let's look at how the educational background of the employees relates with what the training program type that they attended. For example, those that have bachelor's degree, what programs are they attending? Are they attending more of soft skills or code of conduct? Let's see. How do they relate? That's like 3, Abby. How many now?
Yeah, 3.
Now, if you look at the employees table, you will see that we have higher dates. Am I correct? The employees table, we have higher dates, right? Now, I want you to help me add a column in the employee table. Add a new column telling me the number of years that they've used from their higher dates. From their higher, this is the higher date. So add a column, add a new column. Just go here, add a new column. And beside it, this is the higher date, right? Tell me the number of years they've used from their higher dates in the organization. So let's look at, you now draw a graph for me that will show number of employees that have spent up to a year, 2 years, those that have spent 3 years, those that have spent 4 years, depending on your results in your new column. Total number of employees that have spent, it's like a 2-in-1 question. You create a new column that will tell me, you tell me the number of years they've used per person, per each employee ID here. Yeah. Also, you now draw a graph with it, showing the percentage of people, or let me just say, any kind of graph that you want. Maybe you want to bring it out in percentage or bring it out in just amounts. Tell me those that have spent, is it 30 people that have spent up to 3 years? Is it 20 people that have spent up to 2 years? Show it on a graph. Am I clear? Am I clear, please? Hello?
Yes, you're clear.
Okay, let me see what other thing I can. I want you guys to work on. Okay, I'm coming.
Well, how are we going to know the number of years they've worked? Because there's no column for maybe present date or something. I think what they have is terminal.
That's why I'm giving you that tax, sir.
No, what they have is terminal date or something.
Terminal dates. No, I'm saying from the higher dates. From the higher dates. Create a new column. Create a new column that will tell me number of years they spent in the company.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm coming in. I'm still looking for something. Let's look at the positions, right? Another one. Give me the positions as per higher dates. Or let me say as per higher year. As per higher year.
Hello? So maybe because the question you're asking for the higher dates, because there's no present dates. So maybe we'll base it on the terminal dates. I don't know.
I don't want to talk about it again. I've just said the assignment. Just work on it. Find a way to do it. I want something that will task you, that will give you small headache.
Okay.
But if you can't get it, don't worry. We'll do the corrections in the next class. Is that clear? I said, give me positions by higher year. How many customer care did we employ in 2020? How many did we employ in 2017? That's just an example of what I want. So give me positions by higher year.
Okay, that one is straightforward.
Please, is it making sense?
Yes.
Those are these classes are small. We are now just 5 people here.
A lot of people have.
Maybe today's class was boring. I guess.
We are with you, sir. Yes, we are with you, Benga.
Okay. So I'm looking at what any other thing I can give you guys to work on.
Okay, it's okay now.
It's not okay.
So lots of many people are in here. Okay,
give me.
We'll get it from
there's this particular chart that I want. I'm coming on. Okay, maybe you have to go and import it or something. Okay. So now I want you to show me on a chart the most common absence reasons that people give. Are you there?
Yeah, well, I would
the absence reasons that they give. Which one has the highest?
Most common what?
Absence reasons that they give. See it here.
The most common what?
Yeah, the most common absence reasons they give for not coming to work under absence table. Hello.
Oh yeah, well, absence reason by absent type, Abi.
Yeah, absence reasons. The count of absence reasons by absence reason. Is it clear?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Let's look at the number of times. Let's look at it in terms of months now. I'm coming on. Give you something on this absence. There's something like there's so much I can give you on this absence. I'm coming. I'm coming. If I say, okay, now if you look at this employee now, absence start date is on the 14th and it ended on the 16th. Now look for the differences in the number of days. Create a new column. Minus this date from this date. Let's look at the average days between this absence start date and absence end date. Are we there?
Yes.
Okay. The difference in days now, that should be all for now. I don't want to give us to.
Okay, thank you.
And we are going to present this in the next class. We're going to present it. You tell me how you did it. You tell me how you did it. You tell me how you did it.
Sorry to interrupt. Like my network went out, so I don't know. I may have missed something. I have six questions. I don't know how many you gave me.
Even I don't know how many I gave you. How many now, please, guys?
6 questions.
It's just 6, Abby.
Yes, 6.
Okay. All right, thank you.
So if you now have, if you do a difference between this start date and the end date, you can now give me the average absence days of employees in general. And you can also give me by department also the average number of days that people leave work. People are absent by each department or by position. Let me end this there. Let me end it there. Let me end it there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So we can meet next week for the final, finals. What's it called? For the final conclusion about the class. Thank you guys for attending.
Hello, Bega. Hello, Bega. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Bega. Please,
I'm
did you
here.
just give another question again? Did you just give another question?
No, I said after looking for the difference between these two dates, minus this date from this date, give me another new
Yes.
answer in a new column. Then calculate the average
Okay.
days people are absent as per the employees generally,
Okay.
and give me the average absence days as per different departments or as per positions. Is that clear?
Yes, all this things you said now is just one question now.
It's just like two in one question.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll be expecting your presentations in the next class. Is that clear?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So see you guys in the next class.
Righty. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Kendi. Hello. Hello, Kendi.
I can hear you.
Hello, Kendi, please. Will the video be available